Hey, sub, that building is pretty tall, but it's nowhere near the tallest. I think you need to start gathering a few more blocks, because today, you're building the 7 tallest houses that reach the Minecraft height limit. If you've never tried before, you'll probably assume that you can go upwards forever and ever infinitely, which is partly true if you're flying. Blocks, however, have a strict limit of 256 on the y-coordinates, creating a maximum height for any budding builders. I want you to take this challenge head on and create some incredible structures. Number 1. So, you want to reach the height limit. But what's the most obvious first example? What's the tallest thing in your town, sub? A simple house won't work. A boring apartment block wouldn't look too good. Oh, what about a skyscraper? Perhaps you can create one of those. Going with a more modern aesthetic, you're gonna need a lot of glass and a lot of levels. Whatever your skyscraper is gonna hold, be it offices, hotel rooms, or something more, it needs to have floors with different rooms and layouts. To get a skyscraper that doesn't look weird when you build it up, you're gonna need to scale it up, sub. That means you need to use more blocks in general, including width, not just height. Keep that in mind so your builds don't start resembling a one-block tower. We hate one-block towers here. Just get them away. Ugh. Awful. Beacons are always a nice addition whenever you're creating modern skyscrapers. And considering they shoot all the way up to the sky limit, they can come in handy. I just hope it doesn't attract King Kong anytime soon. Wow, what a view! I can see my house from here. Hi, Mom. Number 2. A classic castle, a common sight in Minecraft. But what if we stretch it up a bit? Not like that, sub. Anyone can build a cobble stack. How about we step it up a bit? This castle needs to be epic. Cobblestone, mossy stone, stone brick, slabs and stairs. Bring it all in. This needs to be a castle fit for a giant king. Nice addition! You're adding your own clouds to create a more magical illusion for the castle. Have you been watching fantasy movies again, sub? I bet you have. Any good castle needs some battlements, and a few defense systems should do the trick to help keep any invaders away. Although, good luck getting over these walls. Oh, they don't stand a chance. A good castle needs a good interior, and a staircase to get to the top, of course. And last but not least, the peak of the tallest tower needs to reach that height limit we talked about. Number 3. From kingdoms of old to something a little bit more advanced. What's that, sub? It looks like you're trying to harness the power of steam to create a functioning machinery. Let me guess, is this the next theme, Steampunk? Ooh, my favorite. A little rustic for some people's taste, but Sub has decided to create a huge cog-powered tower, and an amalgamation of machines, steam, and industrial buildings. You've not just been watching fantasy movies, I see. A few chimneys are great for pulling off more of an industrial look. Orange blocks also help set the scene a little more. No steampunk tower would be fit without a few iron golems and villagers to inhabit and help control all the machines. Now that's more like it. How will passing travelers come and go from this place, sub? The key to steampunk is airships. You've got to have airships if you're wanting to make something for this theme. And rightly so. I see you've added an area for blimps and ships to dock. With such a large-scale build, you'll need a transport around. Luckily, rails fit the steampunk theme perfectly, with their harsh iron textures and minecarts that look like automated machines. While Sub's busy with his steampunk, you should be considering subscribing to the channel and let him know what you think of these super tall builds. Number 4. This is a sapling. Yes, we are all very aware, sub. But what's so great about it? A tree isn't going to reach the height limit, you know. Unless it could. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a lot of wood, sub. Did you know that some trees can actually grow really tall in real life too? But probably not as big as this one. Create a wide circumference and build upwards. But don't go straight up. Make sure to add some curves and depth to your trunk. Use some stripped logs to create chips in the bark. Maybe you can even add a little hole for an owl to hoot in. Consider extending some branches outward and adding a bunch of leaves. This should surely help you reach that limit you are looking for. They say money doesn't grow on trees, but it looks like golden apples do. Nice touch. Come to think of it, some creatures need to inhabit this tree. It is natural after all. Parrots would love this place. What do you think, Sub? Number 5. I know we mentioned not doing one-block towers earlier, but that was just design advice. But what if we took that idea and ran with it properly? Going back to the idea of scaling up, perhaps we don't need too many dirt blocks at all to reach the height limit. Sub has plonked 3 giant dirt blocks in one another, but scale them up so they can fit much more inside. Within the rooms, he can place all sorts of earthly creatures and bugs. A ladybug, ooh, and some ants. And no, Sub, zombies don't belong in the dirt either. Well, they actually kinda do. You know, cause they're dead and all. But they're also reanimated, so it doesn't really count. Why not add some more decorations and features to your house while you're at it? We've shown you a bunch of ways to be creative with dirt in previous videos, so I'm sure you can get the hang of it. Your grassy roof just about reaches the block limit. Perfection. Number 6. We've lost Sub again. Hello? Earth to Sub. Hello? Oh, there you are. Are you researching rocket science, Sub? Wow, that's very smart of you. Let me guess. Are you planning to build a rocket so you can try and blast off and get past the height limit? Something tells me that won't work, Sub, but it's worth a try for a cool-looking build. You're not Elon Musk, but this is looking good. Any rocket needs boosters to get into orbit. With a rocket, you can get as sci-fi crazy as you want. Use some redstone to make some automatic piston doors, and use white, gray, and blue blocks to decorate the corridors. Sub, where's the cabin? You're not going to be able to launch if you don't have a cabin. Add some advanced-looking controls. Time to blast off. Pull the lever. Well, I guess you can spawn some shulkers in creative mode for a cool anti-gravity effect. Number 7. I think your ego may have gotten a little too big, Sub. Literally. Either that or you ate a Mario mushroom and grew 50 times as large. Maybe you're Gigantamax like in Pokemon. Or maybe you just have a really big ego. Yeah, I think that's it. At least you can use this to get to the height limit. Creating your skin pixel by pixel is enough to get a big statue, but not big enough. You're gonna need a lot of colored wool to create a statue that dwarfs the Minecraft world. Grab a screenshot of your skin so it's easier to copy. Maybe you can make a statue of your friend and surprise them. Maybe you can even pack it full of TNT and creepers and enter— Wait, Sub, what are you doing? Oh no! Giant Sub! The horror! I can't watch! Where did you go? Are you okay? Oh, phew! You're all right. It looks like you were saved by Piggy. What a great friend. Like the video if you think Piggy's the best. There may be a limit to how big your builds can be, but there's no limit on how big your imagination is, Sub. What an incredible set of houses! Fit for anyone with enough time on their hands and enough people to house. Perhaps a giant will move into one of them. Who knows? What have you built that reaches the Minecraft height limit? Got any other ideas for what Sub can build? Let us know in a comment below. Well, as they say, the sky's the limit. We'll see you next time, Sub. Bye-bye.